everybody. I'm Dana from Bentley Strum Shop, and I'm here with Connor Lombardi from DW.
Thanks for having me, Dana.
Thank you. And we're here to introduce the brand new DW 9000 X Series snare drum stand. And which model is this one? Because you have two, right?
We have two. This is the 9339 ball snare stand. So this is the first ball snare stand that we've had in the DW lineup, right? And what we mean by that is this is a fully adjustable kind of ball and socket joint that we've kind of struggled with in the past, full honesty. We really wanted to make sure we were coming out with this, that we got it right. The biggest problem with ball snare stands is how you pack it away, right? Because you always want to keep, let's say, this angle, right? Most drummers want their snare at a particular angle.
Right.
So if you want to pack this away, sure, you can, fold these down and remove this, but this is still a pretty big, cross section.
It takes up a lot of space.
It takes a little bit too much space.
Yeah.
So we were kind of racking our brains for a long time of like, okay, how can we make a ball system but act like a memory lock? Well, the solution is, if you want to keep this angle always the same, you just remove your entire top basket.
Wow.
And now that is a much smaller cross section that you can have in your hardware bag.
Absolutely.
Then you get to your gig, lift this, put it in here, click it in, and you're good to go. Just like that.
Amazing. That's fantastic.
All in an effort to, again, save time and make it as compact as possible when you're playing gigs day in and day out.
Uh-huh.
We also know drummers, and we know that they kind of want some backup features. This, of course, is a bulletproof design. Like, that's very difficult to remove. But there's also a little, we call it a tech lock, where you can actually make this lock into place. So now this is one piece.
Oh, I see. So
this
there's
won't
no
fall
way
out.
that could come off.
I challenged somebody to try to get it off mid-gig. I don't think that'll happen. That's just a turn of the little screw right there.
Wow.
It does down to 10-inch, all the way up to about a 15, I would say. Maybe you could squeeze a 16 if you really wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it. But kind of a 14-inch with wood hoops or a 15 is what this was designed for. If you want to insert your snare, so you would simply pull this lever back. This is on a spring.
I see, yes.
Very similar to the 6000 Ultralight, if you're familiar with that. It's kind of the same flat basket system that we have.
Correct.
We have some air crutch tips up here to have a little bit more resonance on snares and drums overall.
And for tom-toms as well.
Exactly right. And to simply, you want to adjust your size, there's a little bit of some guides right there. And you can just, with a drum key, slide this in and out so you can match up exactly where you want your different size drums. Speaking of the ball and socket mechanism,
yes,
we made a little bit of a change to all of the ball and socket mechanisms on all of this hardware. We actually changed both the geometry of the clamp, so it clamps more evenly, and actually the material of the ball itself. On some previous stands, it'd be very hard to make small micro adjustments, right? You would tighten a clamp really tight, and you want to make a small adjustment, it wants to fall back into that old position.
Very much so. It's indenting into that ball.
Sometimes that happens. So by making the changes that we made, we pretty much eliminated that from ever happening again.
Wow, that's solving all our problems right there.
We also added a fine pitch wing nut, as well as we call it a thrust bearing. So in here, you actually see little ball bearings. That takes up all the friction in the wing nut itself. So that's, you can try that, Dana. It's much easier to tighten, and you actually don't have to tighten as hard as you did previously.
Wow. Yeah, because you just snug, and it's not going anywhere. You don't have to crank it.
You don't have to crank it.
That's great.
Moving down to the bottom, of course, we have our new tripod leg system. But of course, this one has a trick up its sleeve. On all the 9000X hardware, there's a new tube seat on the bottom where you can actually add different interfaces. So for instance, let's say you wanted to make your, snare creep is a real thing. Guys that hit really, really hard, their snare drum stands will all creep away. So what if there was a way you can take a weight?
Wow, that's like substantial.
And simply add it to the bottom of the stand. So that's about a 5-pound weight in your hand right there.
Correct.
So that's, you can lift that and feel just how much that weight
oh my goodness, yeah, that certainly adds weight to that.
And if that's not enough for you, they're stackable. So you can actually have, there's two right, oh man, that's heavy. There's two right there.
Yeah, so your snare drum stand's not going to walk
Not going to
or
walk.
chatter at all.
Not at all. So when we were testing this hardware, we sent out to a couple of artists.
Mm-hmm.
We sent them some of these snare stands. And for some reason, they asked for just this part. And I'm like, oh, did something break? Like, what happened? They said, no. One of the guy's snare wires broke out mid-gig. And they actually wanted to have this pre-attached to the snare drum side stage.
Oh.
So let's say you break a head or you break something.
Oh.
Your tech can come in halfway through your show, pop this out, then with your entire snare drum on here, re-click it in place.
I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this product video, and stay tuned for more content.